got so much history. Here with you is where I'm meant to be. Even after all the pain, I do it all again. 'Cause we got so much history. We got so much history. Wrapped up in these memories.
Yo, what's up, guys? Welcome back to another stream of SINCLAIRO. It is a bit disappointing. I've only got one person in the back room. Two people bailed on me, two people out, and one person will be joining late. Ryan was supposed to join. He pulled out. Toby pulled out. Arrest hasn't seen my message yet. Craty has seen my message but hasn't replied. Yeah, Coach Corner in the comments. Hanno, he is out. Goon Gang's out. So I've got one person in the back. I just want to say a few things. I'm sorry for being away for 2 weeks. It's not because of the results, the draws. I'm obviously here. When we drew the few games, also got a haircut as well. If you haven't seen, but it's good to be back. Of course, I do have someone in the back before I add him. Yeah, I just want to apologise for being late. Of course, a few people who couldn't join. Obviously, big up Manny. He can't be here. Big up TJ Warren. Really wanted to get his debut, but he can't join. I'll probably do a stream on Tuesday next week. That's the best game for him. Yeah, in terms of the stream, going to be reviewing 8 games, or going to review the big ones and then briefly talk about the other ones. And 2 FA Cup games and the Man City preview. 2 comments here from Hanno. Villa coming for United, possibly. I look sad. I'm only sad because the people were bailed on me, and I'm only one person in the back room. But when people join, I'll be happier. Arrested me sent the link, then I did. Sorry. Anyway, he also said, "Don't worry, Haaland doesn't bite. It's only friend." All right. Yeah. Anything I've got, and also make sure you check out SINCLAIRO 546 on my mix card. I've been doing a lot of mixes lately. Make sure to check me out on there. And yeah, that's it, mainly. Let me introduce my first guest. As I said, a lot of people couldn't join. But yeah, this guy obviously has a YouTube channel, Unbiased TV. Arsenal fan. He's been on the channel before, so it's not his debut. He's been on before. It's Josh. How you doing, Josh?
I'm good, man. How you doing? You alright?
Yeah, I'm good. Good to have him on the channel, of course. Arrest said he'll be joining home in 15 minutes, so he'll be joining. I asked Bailey and he said can't. Okay. So yeah, big up Hanno in the comments. Make sure you guys like the stream if you haven't already, and subscribe if you are new. Obviously, recently on 1,062 subscribers. So I've been on that for like 5 days now. So let's try and get that up. Obviously 170 soon, and then obviously the big game 1K. So as I said, we're going to be reviewing the games that happened. Premier League Gameweek 32. Later on, of course, me with Josh here will be previewing the Arsenal game. Man City against Arsenal, big game.
Oh God.
Can do score predictions and talking about the game, of course. And then obviously there's 2 FA Cup games. Man City played Sheffield United won, and United won as well. So it's going to be a Manchester derby. Obviously, Man United won on penalties, and Man City thrashed Sheffield United. So we'll get straight into it now. Of course, big up Josh for joining. Check out his channel on Bias TV. I'm sure he'll shout it out later. He just watch alongs and stuff like that, and Arsenal content. But of course, we're going to start off with this. Of course, another draw for Arsenal, 3 draws in a row. Of course, the first draw was 2-2 against Liverpool. We bottled a 2-0 lead, 2-0 up in 20 minutes, conceded a penalty, and then a late goal from Firmino. And then obviously the second draw was West Ham, 2-0 up in 9 minutes, conceded a penalty in the 33rd, and they scored 2-1. And then we conceded again in the 60th minute, and it ended up 2-2. And then recently, obviously, I think it was Sunday or Saturday, Arsenal drew 3-3 to Southampton. Another unfortunate result. All these felt like a loss, to be honest. Obviously, we were 2-0 down, 1-0 down in 30 seconds, 2-0 down in 14 minutes. We came back with a goal before half-time from Martinelli, and then 2-1 half-time. They got a third one, almost looked like game over, until Odegaard scored a great goal late on, and then Saka with the injury time goal to help us get the draw. But of course, yeah, Josh, disappointing result. Obviously, we're going to talk about the City game later. Hopefully, he can bounce back and get it back in the title race. Of course, we're still 5 points clear, but a frustrating draw against Southampton, who are actually bottom of the league. Yeah, let's get your thoughts on the game.
Well, let's start with the Liverpool game where this all started. Liverpool, as you said, we went 2-0 up against Liverpool, and then
Yeah,
we capitulated before we came away. Honestly, that game, listen, I'm going to accept it because it's
yeah,
Anfield, right?
yeah.
And
Point
we
Anfield.
haven't literally a point at Anfield, I'll take it. But the thing is, we were 2-0 up, right?
Yeah,
We and also Liverpool have been woeful for the season, so we should be really putting that game to bed, making it 3-0 and then game is done. Instead of losing our concentration. And yeah, that's literally what happened. And obviously, Firmino scored, made it 2-2. Game was done. We could have won it at
yeah,
the end only if Martinelli's pass was a bit better to Saka. Saka would have
yeah,
been through and goal, and he would have scored to make it 3-2. But obviously, it finished 2-2. And then
yeah,
next game, West Ham, the same thing happened. Arsenal went 2-0 up. We were cruising, doing our thing, and then sloppy mistakes, sloppy errors. Thomas Partey, what the hell were you doing?
mm,
Like, this guy thought he was Xavi, but anyway, Declan Rice pounced, and then he played a free ball towards Berama. Gabriel had no choice but to lunge in, which cost us, which obviously meant West Ham had a penalty, which means obviously he scored, and then they put a goal back. Obviously,
yeah,
then he was a bit nervous, and then again, mistake again. We give away a stupid free kick, which we shouldn't have done, and then West Ham score again. Jared Bowen. The game ends 2-2. Again, another chance to obviously, um, if Arsenal would have actually beaten Liverpool
mm,
and beaten West Ham and
mm,
Southampton, Arsenal Arsenal would be 14 points clear of Man
yeah,
City going into this
yeah.
game. So we would be on. Let's have a look.
Well, it depends if Man City. Actually, no, we would be 14 points clear.
Yeah, 14. Yeah,
Yeah,
14. So
yeah,
we would be on roughly about 80. About 80 points, 81 points.
yeah,
So let's say if we're actually on 14 points now, right? If
mm,
City beat us, then they'll shrink the gap to 11 points. If we win, then we'll go 17 points clear. And then if it's a draw, we'll be 15 points clear. So either way, it would be in our hands. But because the gap is 5, right? If City beat us
yeah,
today, then the gap drops to 2 points. They're 2 points behind
yeah,
us. City are booming on our necks. If we win, then the gap goes back to 8 points. If it's a draw, we are 6 points for Man City. So honestly, the last 3 games have really cost us. On top of that, Saliba's out injured. Rob Holding.
yeah,
Listen, I'm not going to put all of us on Rob Holding because it's the team's fault why we've capitulated in the last 3 games. And then this game, Southampton against us. Obviously, Ramsdale again making a mistake. 30 seconds in, I would even sat down in my chair, bruv, and
yeah,
already we were 1 down. I'm like, what the hell is going on?
yeah.
I'm like,
That was an
seriously.
awful pass from Ramsdale. What the hell was Ramsdale doing? He literally just passed it to their player.
And then we go 2-0 down. I'm like, Jesus Christ.
Mm.
Are we
I went
really going to miss
upstairs.
Southampton? I was like, you know what? I was like, no, this. I was pissed. And then obviously we pulled a goal back from Martinelli. And then they scored again, made it 3-1. I was like, oh my God, this is it. That was done. I was raging. But then we scored
Yeah,
2 late goals, making 3-3. I was like, oh my gosh, why does Arsenal do this to me? Why do
yeah.
Arsenal do this to me?
Why?
It's always the hope that kills every single time. But then we had chances to win the game. We should have had a penalty, but the ref had
Mm.
badges.
And the
Party,
Trossard crossbar as well.
yes, yeah, and Party as well. I don't know why he hit that. Like he should have passed it to Odegaard or passed it out wide to Martinelli or someone like, literally to keep the pressure on. But
Mm.
now we are we're in a situation where we're going up against Man City,
Yeah,
and we have to win. As simple as that. We have to win. We have to win. Anything less, then that's it. On top of that, also Man City have got 2 games in hand. 2 games in hand. So if they win 2 games in hand and they beat us today, it's done. It's over.
Mm.
Like yeah, you've got people saying, "Oh, it's not over yet." But listen, it's over, right?
Yeah,
Because there's no way we're catching City if they're bloody 9 points clear of us. It's impossible.
yeah.
Because Man City, our experience, they've been in this situation time and time again, and they've won the last 3-4 Prem titles. They've been in this situation before, so they know what to do. Arsenal, we haven't been in this situation for 19 years. We haven't done this for 19 years. 19 years ago, Arsenal were literally slapping everyone. Arsenal were on top of the world, battling out with Ferguson, United,
Yeah.
and now we're back again. 19 years later, top of the league, 5 points clear Man City. This is the best opportunity to shut everyone up. No one's giving us a chance. Nobody. No one's giving us a chance. Everyone's expecting City to 3-0 win. Everyone's expecting City to slap us. Me, I can't lie. I'm nervous. It's Man City. Like we haven't beaten them for how many games and how many years? Literally, City have always battered us, home or away, FA Cup, this, that. They always slapped us. So instantly, right? Whenever Arsenal plays Man City, I'm like, you know what? It's a loss. 3-0, 4-0, whatever. But obviously, I don't want to believe that. But how can I not believe it when my club keep making mistakes, my club always keep sitting back after we're 2-0. I'm like, bro, why are you sitting back and you're 2-0 up against it? Bro, go and get the 3rd goal, get the 4th goal. Go and keep pressuring them. Why are we sitting back? It's just frustrating. So against Man City now, what does Arteta do? How do we beat Man City? Because they've got Haaland, they've got De Bruyne. Listen, on top of that, their bench is ridiculous. Their squad depth is out of this world, right? So how do we combat that? How do we beat the City team? How? I don't know. I don't know. Arteta has to come up with the best master plan to shut down Haaland, to shut down City's midfield, and to go and also to unleash our front three. If he does that, then we win the game. But if Arsenal do not turn up, and if we make any mistakes, that's it. It's over. City are just gonna do the usual. I'm saying, I don't know. It's just long. I don't know, man. Honestly, I don't know what to predict. I don't know what my prediction is. Like my head's saying 3-1 City, but then my heart's saying 1-1 draw, 2-1 loss. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know.
But, with also thing you've got to remember as well, Arteta, he used to be the assistant manager for Man City, so he knows, some of their tactics. Maybe he knows what Pep's tactics are like. So, and also we've got, Jesus and Zinchenko who used to play for them, so they also know how City, play as well. So, it's going to be tough. Of course, we're going to talk about the game later after we've viewed some of the games in the FA Cup games. But we'll move on now. Obviously. I'll just get my last thoughts, of course. A frustrating draw. All of them were. I mean, the only good point was against Liverpool because we haven't won there for so long and we didn't actually lose the game. But I actually predicted a 3-0 in this game and it went completely wrong. We were 3-1 down. At least we got a draw, man. We could have lost that game easily. We were 2-0 down, 3-1 down. I mean, it's just ridiculous. They're bottom of the league. Should be winning the game, especially at home as well. We drew to them away as well. So it is hard to accept. And we should have won this game to go more points clear. We would have been 11 points clear or something like that. Or no, actually 8 maybe. But we've got a comment here.
A quick question on Southampton.
Yeah.
Sorry to interrupt, but a quick question on Southampton. Surely, if they lose to Bournemouth, doesn't that mean that they get relegated? Because there's no way in hell that they're catching Leicester and Leeds and Bournemouth. Surely, if they lose tomorrow against Bournemouth, that's it. Like it's, I don't know. Like Southampton, mate. Southampton have been a mad team this season. They've been up and down. Like I don't know. But tomorrow, I think they'll lose to Bournemouth like 2-0, 3-0.
Yeah, but we'll move on now to the other side of North London. Of course, Spurs losing 6-1 to Newcastle. Tottenham get battered everywhere they go. I mean, sorry about.
But yeah, he's right. Tottenham get battered everywhere they go. 6-1. Yeah. I mean, we drew against Newcastle. We drew 0, so yeah. But they got battered 5-0 down in 20 minutes. Wow.
Yo. Sorry, I'm back.
No, that's fine. 5-0
Yeah.
down in 20 minutes.
So Josh, if you're over talking about the game, but just obviously, yeah, Newcastle beating Spurs 6-1. What are your thoughts on this game? Of course, Spurs getting battered by Newcastle.
One, well, well, to be honest, I don't really care about Tottenham. I mean,
Yeah.
serve them right. But you know what? I actually want them to beat Man United just because I want the top four race just to open up. Newcastle United against Man United, against Tottenham, Liverpool, like everyone going at each other. Like I just want to see a fantastic top four race. And obviously, yes, they got slapped 6-1. Yes, they conceded 5 goals in 20 minutes, which is horrendous. And you know what? I actually feel sorry for Harry Kane because Harry Kane's a world class striker. Yes, obviously has a trophy, blah blah blah. But come on, his goal record is just ridiculous. Son as well. I feel sorry for the both of them because them two are absolute world class attackers and they don't deserve it. But serves them right for and yeah, it's just peak for them. Next up though, they do face is it Man United at home? Yeah, United at home.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm actually backing them to win against United. Yeah, I'm actually gonna back them to beat
home,
United.
so.
But what, 2-0? 3-0?
Yeah. No, I think United will score. I think 2-1 Tottenham maybe.
Well, I don't think United will score. I think Tottenham are gonna turn up this game and slap them 3-0. And then after Spurs have Liverpool away. Wow. Again, see, Liverpool are also fighting for top four as well. And then after that, they face Palace at home. That's Spurs. Then they go away to Villa. Then they face Brentford at home. Then they face Leeds away. So
don't piss out Aston Villa in the top four because they're 5th now. They're not many points behind Man United. I mean, I think they're at least 6 points behind United. But if United somehow drop points, but with Newcastle, do you think they'll get top four? Because personally, I think they'll drop out. I think top four would probably be Tottenham, Man United, Arsenal, and Man City. Do you think Newcastle will get top four or not?
Newcastle, yeah, 100%. Yes, they will 100% get top four. Yeah, 100%. It will. Newcastle's next 6 game. Everton away, which they'll win. Southampton at home, they'll win easy. Then they've got us at Arsenal. Well, obviously I'm going to say that they're going to lose that because I'm Arsenal, innit? Comedy Gardens. We'll beat Newcastle this time. Don't worry about that. And then if Leeds away, they'll beat Leeds. But then they face Brighton at home. Okay, now that game is going to be a mouth-watering game. Brighton are on fire.
Yeah.
Newcastle have been amazing this season. They have been good. They've been damn good this season. So that's going to be a good game. I'll say a draw. Then they face Leicester City at home, they'll beat them. Then they face Chelsea away, they'll beat them. Yeah. So that's what? 3, 6, 9, 12. So 3, 6, 9, 12, 15. So that's 16 points. So 16 points from 6 games. Surely that should mean Newcastle in top 4. Honestly, it's tight out there, because you've got Brighton sitting on 49 points, Liverpool on 50 points, Tottenham on 53, Villa on 54 points, right? Villa are 5 points behind United. So two wins in the back, and they're back in.
Oh, Josh, you muted.
Hang on a second.
Oh, okay. Just wait a minute for Josh. I think he's doing something. Sorry, guys.
Hang on a second. I'll back. Give me a second.
All right. So anyway, guys, while he's gone, obviously Newcastle went 5-0 up in 20 minutes, which is incredible. The Tottenham fans actually left. It's the quickest time anyone's actually left the stadium. and someone was like, or that at least something to celebrate for. But me, it's unacceptable losing 6-1. I mean, obviously Man United lost 7-0. Even some teams lost 9-0. I think what was it? Liverpool beat Southampton 9-0 or Bournemouth 9-0. So, but Newcastle are at home. I mean, Spurs. I mean, this is definitely good for Newcastle's confidence going into top four. I do think they'll drop out. They possibly will get top four. I think Newcastle, United, Arsenal, Man City will definitely get top four. But top four, no, don't discount Aston Villa. They are 4 points behind Man United, as Josh just said.
Yeah, I'm back, people. Sorry about that.
Oh,
I'm
you're back.
back.
Yeah, it's fine.
But yeah, this top four is going to be.
Yeah.
You know what? I think top four it will be. Well, me personally, my prediction is obviously Arsenal and City are definitely going to fill the first two spots. So obviously Arsenal, City, and then Newcastle first.
Really? Wow. And then Man United fourth?
No.
No.
Nope.
Who fourth then?
I'm going to go for
Tottenham, Villa.
You know what? I'm going for Aston Villa. I'm actually
Really?
going
You
to go.
think they'll make Champions League?
Yes, they will.
Wow.
Yeah, I think they will. They will, because Villa are still on their unbeaten run, right? And then next up they face Man United. Trust me, they will beat United. But they face Wolves away, they'll beat them. They face Tottenham home, they'll beat them. Listen, trust me. Okay, yeah, that's my top four. So Arsenal, City, Newcastle, and Aston Villa. Listen, Aston Villa only need three wins. Then they'll be sitting on 60 points, 62 points. Honestly, yeah. I really do think Villa can. This season, they've been electric this season. So, yeah. That's my top four prediction. So, Arsenal, City, Newcastle, and Aston Villa. United will finish fifth.
Yeah.
And Spurs will finish. No, Spurs will finish seventh. Liverpool. Sorry. Yeah. Spurs will finish seventh, and Liverpool finish sixth. Brighton will finish eighth.
Really? Oh wow. What about and then Fulham ninth?
Yeah. Fulham ninth, Brentford 10th, Palace 11th, Wolves 12th, Chelsea will finish first. Chelsea.
That would be a bad season for Chelsea. They've had an awful season.
Yeah, Chelsea finished 13th.
That is bad. What's your relegation prediction? I'm going Southampton, Everton, and Bournemouth, because I want Forest to stay up, but I don't think they will. I'm not sure.
Southampton are So for me, Southampton. I don't. It's hard. It's very hard because Leicester are literally a point above relegation zone. Leeds are 2 points above it.
Yeah, it's harder than top four, I think, because obviously top four is 4 teams, which is kind of harder, but relegation is 3, but it's between a lot of teams. Obviously, it's between Leeds, who are like 2 points, Leicester, Bournemouth. So it's not like in the top 4, it's like at least 5 or 6. In the relegation, it's probably anyone from like 13th to 20th, and the points different as well. There's like 5 points between all the teams in the lower half, and even Chelsea mathematically could get relegated. But I mean,
wait, how though? What?
I don't know. Well, if they lose all their remaining games, they're on like 39 points or something. And actually, no, I don't think it's possible. They'll probably finish quite low down. But
let's have a look. Yeah, they're on 39 points. Chelsea only literally need one win.
Yeah, if they get 1 win, they'll definitely be safe. But for me, they need to do better next season.
If they lose all their games, that's 6 games in a row. If they lose every single game, and Everton win, Leicester win, Leeds win, then they could probably finish low as 17th. But if they get relegated, obviously, I'll be celebrating crazy. But obviously, I'll be like, what?
Yeah.
I'm like, how?
Yeah.
But I think I think Chelsea are too good to go down. But at the same time, if they do drop into relegation zone, and if they get relegated, I'll be shocked. But Chelsea are sitting on 39 points, so they're practically safe. Pirates are on 37 points. They need only one win. They're safe. Wolves are on 37 points. They practically need one win, so they're safe. West Ham. We need a win just to make sure, but I think they'll be safe. Bournemouth. Well, for me personally, right, they can go either way. Bournemouth can lose the next two games and then they could be really sucked in, or they can win the next two games and then they can stay up. So for me, I think Bournemouth will just about stay up. Leeds. Okay, for me, right, I think right. My three to go down will be Southampton.
Southampton.
Leicester City. Okay, all right. So Southampton, Leicester, and Nottingham Forest.
Personally, obviously, I said it, I would rather Forest stay up because obviously my friend's dad supports Forest. But yeah, it is a prediction. Obviously, they definitely could get relegated. They are, in the relegation zone at the moment. But yeah, we'll move on now. Obviously, we're 2 games down, 6 to go, and obviously we'll review this game. Obviously, there is a few boring games. Obviously, Crystal Palace drew 0-0, and other boring games. So I'll just skip them quickly, and obviously we'll review the FA Cup games, of course. Manchester Derby in the final, so we could possibly do a quick prediction for that as well. And then, of course, we're going to talk about the Manchester City Arsenal game. We're going to end.
Oh dear God!
Yeah. Okay. We're trying to make the stream an hour. Depends if anyone joins, but yeah, going to be in. Obviously, if we are still going while like it's 7, I'll read out the lineups. But if obviously we end early, I won't. But I'm waiting for rest. He did say he'll be 15 minutes, but he might be caught up. I think he's on the bus or something. And Hardy did say he was going to join at 20 past, but it looks like he's not joining anymore. Just want to say, obviously, I'm really sorry about the stream. A lot of people have cancelled on me. I've almost messaged about 10 people and they can't join. So, and also a few other people. I have messaged Elliot, hasn't seen my message, and a few other people, pulled out. So, it's not been the best of streams. But next stream, hopefully, I'll get some more guests on the channel. But of course, we'll move on now to another big game. There wasn't many big games on the weekend because obviously Man City and United were in the FA Cup and stuff like that. But Liverpool beat Nottingham Forest 3-2. Thoughts on the game, and then I'll get to Josh, of course. Good win for Liverpool, obviously. For me, I think they'll possibly make the top 6. If teams like Brighton drop off and stuff like that, they need to start winning a lot of games. It was a good win for them. Obviously, Forest, as I said, they've got some tough games. They've got Arsenal away and a few other tough games. But as I said, I really want them to stay up. They're one of my second teams in the Premier League. One of my. I don't really have any other second teams, of course, because most of them are rivals or teams I don't like. But for me, they'll probably finish relegation zone either 17th or 18th. Obviously, because Southampton are going to finish bottom. For me, Southampton is very shocking. They're going to finish bottom because they're a team that have been in the Premier League for so long. So, and it'll be weird. But personally, I'd like Everton to go down instead of Forest. But I think it's going to be Forest. Yeah, we'll move on to you, Josh. I'll probably get my last thoughts, and then we'll skip through the games and move to the FA Cup, and then obviously we'll talk about Arsenal at the end. And if Orestes join, we'll talk about the United game with him. But Liverpool beating Forest 3-2. What are your thoughts on this game?
Well, it's expected, Liverpool at home against Nottingham Forest. Like, I expect nothing but 3 points from Liverpool, right? No matter what the score is. So, you know what? I'm not really surprised at Liverpool won, but yeah, but they had to do the hard way. Obviously, Liverpool scored first, then Forest equalised, and then Liverpool scored again. Forest equalised again, and Liverpool just sucker punched them. 3-2. Salah, doing his thing, and yeah, it was a cracking game. Liverpool are now where in the league? They are now up to 7th on 50 points. They are 9 points behind Manchester United, and their final 6 games of the Premier League season are, so they got West Ham today. If they beat West Ham United today, they will go above Tottenham, I believe. But they will be 11 points. So Tottenham will drop onto 7th. If they lose that game, then obviously they'll stay where they are. But I don't think Liverpool will beat West Ham, so they'll be on 3 points. Then they face Tottenham at home. Listen. That game there, light work. They will destroy Tottenham, batter them, rinse them, destroy them, and now they'll finish them. So that's 6 points already. Then they face Fulham at home. Again, they'll beat Fulham. Then they face Brentford at home. Then they'll beat Brentford. Then they go away to Leicester City. Then they host Aston Villa, and the final game for them is a trip to St Mary's, Southampton away.
Yeah.
I think they will. Well, that game depends on where Southampton are. If Southampton are still sitting rock bottom of the league and they need a win to survive, let's say, then I think that game will possibly be a draw, maybe, or Liverpool might just win it. But I think they'll win about 3 of their 6 remaining games. But to get Champions League, right?
Yeah.
Liverpool need to win every single game and hope United fall off, Villa fall off, Tottenham fall off. They have to be consistent and hope that other results go away, right? Newcastle are fine, right? Newcastle are going to finish in top 4, right? They're finishing first for me, but Liverpool, they just need to keep doing what they're doing, right? They're on a little, unbeaten run. They've won 2 games, drawn 2, stay there on a little unbeaten run. Can they make it 3 wins in a bounce against West Ham? We will have to see. If they lose that game, then it's a bit of madness. And also, I define this game, West Ham against Liverpool, as the 2 teams that took points of Arsenal.
That's tonight, isn't it? Yeah, tonight.
Yeah. This game is the 2 teams that took points of Arsenal, or the Arsenal failure to. So it's going to be interesting. My prediction for that,
I'll go 2-1 Liverpool, or 3-1 Liverpool, actually. Same. I'll go 2-1 Liverpool. But if West Ham can, West Ham can stay in the game, and if it's still 0 by the, let's say, 60th minute, West Ham have to take their chance. They have to take their chance. And also, West Ham have to stay concentrated, obviously, because Salah, he's just out of his world. Jota, Nunez, everything, Gakpo. But West Ham can go a little back line and then before listen, Declan Rice has to be on it today. He has to be on it. Souček, Benrahma, Mikel Antonio, they all have to be on it today. But I do think Liverpool would just edge it just because of their front 3. That's why I think Liverpool edge it. But it's going to be a very, very hard game for Liverpool, Yeah.
Let's see the rest of the games today. Let's have a look. Chelsea, Brentford.
By the way, the lineup throughout for Forest Brighton, which is an hour or less than an hour now. So Keylor Navas in goal for Forest. Aurier, who's been awarded the captaincy. Nekahate, Felipe, Nico Williams, Malaga, Danilo, Lodi, Morgan Gibbs-White, Ano White, and Brendan Johnson. For Brighton, it's Encasso up front, Matoma, Minkanote, Solly March, McAllister, Cancedo, Esbuton, Dunk, Captain, Kilwill, Gross, and Steele. And then on the bench for Nottingham Forest, Hennessy, Toffo, Worrell, Lingard, Kayate, Fia, Sam Sturridge, Emmanuel Dennis, Ayew. And on the bench for Brighton, it's Sanchez, Jean-Paul Verhecke, Adam Webster, Joel Ventman, Offa, Billy Gilmore, Aria, Danny Welbeck, and Undav. So Danny Welbeck benched, and Brighton's number one still benched. And yeah, no one really benched. Emmanuel Dennis benched for Forest, but that's it. So obviously, in 10 minutes as well, the lineups for Chelsea, Brentford, and West Ham Liverpool out. So I'll get that in 15 minutes. But yeah, we're going to skip through the next ones now. Obviously, the next game, Bournemouth got battered 4-0 by West Ham. West Ham, the team who we drew to. Good win for West Ham. Personally, I think Bournemouth are going down. They'll probably finish 18th or 17th. With Southampton, they'll definitely go down. But as I said, I don't want it to be Forest. I'd rather anyone but Forest, hopefully. Yeah, good win for West Ham. A draw, Brentford drawing to Aston Villa. Obviously, Aston Villa coming on the back of a win against Newcastle, which was shocking. I actually predicted Newcastle to win that game. In this game, I predicted a 2-1 Aston Villa, but it almost was. Also Leicester beating Wolves 2-1. Good result for Leicester. A boring game between Crystal Palace and Everton 0-0. Fulham beating Leeds 2-1. That's all the Premier League games. Obviously, there was only 8. Let's move on to this. Now we're actually going to talk about this game. So Brighton 0, Man United 0. So we had 2 hours of football with no goals. Very boring game. Obviously, I was supporting Brighton, and obviously the penalty shootout. Poor March missing the penalty, similar to Kane's penalty, to be honest, over the bar. He did go, in the top corner, but it went too far. And Man United obviously had a chance to win it with Lindelof, and he won it for them. Obviously, they did get 5 penalties, so it had to go to sudden death. Brighton scored their 6th, Man United scored their 6th, and then Brighton missed their 7th, and United scored. So United go through on pens. Of course, Man City went through as well. We might possibly talk about that game if we have time. And if the rest does join, we'll obviously talk about this game. But yeah, Man United winning on pens 7-6. My thoughts, good win for United. Obviously, good to see a Manchester derby. It would have been funny if Brighton and Sheffield United were in the final, but for me, I want Man City. I'm not. I'm not supporting Man City, obviously, but I would like them to win this game, and I don't think they'll win the treble because they won't win the Champions League and they won't win the Premier League, so they'll probably possibly win the FA Cup. But yeah, Josh, good win for United. Obviously, through to the FA Cup final now. That there could be their second trophy they could win the season. Your thoughts on the game? Obviously, it's a boring game, but United won on penalties. Oh, Josh, you're muted. Oh.
Yeah, man.
Right.
Well, Brighton battered them, literally. Yeah, Brighton battered them from player to post. Right, United defended well. Right, they had chances up there. But it was a very good game, entertaining. Batoma. Oh my God, man, the amount of sitters this guy missed. I was like, Batoma, what are you doing?
Yeah.
For me, I was fuming. Like the amount of chances Brighton had, I was oh my days. Just put it in the back of their net. But honestly, it was a very, very, very good game. But obviously, it came down to penalties. United, they won. So yeah. In terms of the final, though, listen, I'm backing Man City all the way, man. Backing Man City because listen, yeah, I'm backing them to win.
Yeah.
My prediction for that probably 2-0, maybe 3-1 City.
Man City.
Yeah, 2-0, 3-1 City.
Yeah. Well, Hardeep has just messaged me. He said he's joining in a few minutes, so we will come back to him for this game. We'll now move on to Man City. Now they battered Sheffield United. Obviously, Sheffield United championship team made it all the way to the semis, so a good achievement for them. Obviously, made it to Wembley. But as we expected, Man City winning. Of course, you obviously 2-0 Man City. Your prediction final, I'll probably go with a 2-1 City. I think Man United will score in the final. But yeah, obviously Man City easily win this game. We thought it would happen. But what are your thoughts on this game, Josh?
Well, it's expected,
Yeah.
Listen, it's expected. It's Man City, Sheffield United. Yeah, 3-0
Yeah,
win.
3-0 win. Yeah.
3-0 win.
So we are waiting for Hardeep. We'll move on to the United game. Obviously, we've gone through all the games. As I said, 5 minutes until the Chelsea and Brentford lineups. So the game. I'll repeat the games. Obviously, wait for Hardeep for a bit. So the game's happening tonight. Nottingham Forest taking on Brighton at 7:30, which is in less than an hour now. In 4 minutes, it'll be an hour until Chelsea Brentford play, West Ham Liverpool, and then of course the big game at 8 o'clock in about an hour and 18 minutes time. Manchester City take on Arsenal. Elsewhere, also in the Championship, Sheffield United, who got knocked out by Man City, face West Brom at 8 o'clock at home. No other games, playoffs in a few leagues, non-league teams. But apart from that, yeah, it was a big game tonight. So before Hardeep joins, we'll do some predictions now. So what's your prediction for Forest Brighton?
2-0 Brighton.
2-0 Brighton. Yeah, I'll go with a 2-1. I think with the home support, Forest will score, but I think Matoma with a goal and maybe McAllister. Right, Chelsea Brentford. Your prediction for that?
Well, I'm going 2-1 Brentford or 3-1 Brentford.
I'm going with a 1-1 draw. I do fancy Brentford to win though. If Brentford were to win, I'd probably get 2-1. But I feel like Chelsea at home might get a result. They're not going to win. Every time I predicted Chelsea to win, they either lose or draw. So I'm not going to predict a Chelsea win because they'll probably just lose. Maybe if I don't predict a win, they might win. But for me, yeah, if Chelsea, had decent form, they're better position there in the league, they would definitely win this game easily at home. But Brentford, don't discount them. They're a decent team. Obviously, Tony, Ben Mee, Raya in goals, a good keeper as well. Henry, they've got a decent team, so don't miscount them in that game. And then the final game, or not final game, because we'll talk about the Arsenal game in a minute. West Ham are taking on Liverpool. Of course, you talked about that, Josh. What is your prediction for West Ham Liverpool? Obviously, West Ham at home.
2-2 draw. Yeah, my first prediction was 2-1 Liverpool, but I'm going to change it to 2-2.
2-2. Okay. Yeah, my prediction, I'm going to go... It's tough. I mean, Liverpool... I'll go 2-1 Liverpool. He is here. Big up, Hardeep. How you doing, Hardeep?
Yes, that's Ollie. How you doing, mate?
Yeah, I'm good. This is Josh, he's an Arsenal fan. Yeah, so Hardeep, good to have you back on the channel, of course. It's been a while. We were just talking about this earlier. Obviously, Manchester United winning on penalties against Brighton. Obviously, a bit of a boring game, 0-0 for a while. Going into extra time, 0-0. And then, obviously, you're winning on penalties. Obviously, yeah, Brighton missing the 7th penalty. It went 5 penalties, and then it went sudden death, and obviously ended off with a penalty. Of course, very boring game, but obviously you won on penalties. Hardeep, what's your thoughts on this game as a United fan?
Well, as a United fan, I'm really, really proud of our performance, and overall, to actually get the result against Brighton in that penalty shootout was really, really great for the motivation team. And as you know, Ollie, our results in penalties have been so poor, but luckily we've ended it. Even though De Gea didn't even say anything.
Yeah.
We ended it correctly with confidence, with the right mentality. And I think we'll face City in the final. It's going to be really, really, really hard for us. But I think with the mentality team, with how we're playing under Eric Ten Hag, we can certainly put up to challenge.
Yeah. So with as well, what's your prediction for the final against City? Do you think you can win, or do you think it'll be a tough game for City? You'll lose.
You know what? If I'm actually going to be unbiased, considering that we've got the injuries as well, I think City are definitely the favourites. Hopefully, Varane will definitely be back for the final as well. There's definitely talk of him being back for the final as well. Well, with Martinez as well, he's going to be out till the end of the season. I don't see him returning. But I think with Varane returning.
Yeah, Varane, yeah. And obviously, is Luke Shaw back now? Because he was injured, wasn't he? And
Yeah, he's sorry about that. Yeah, he actually started against Brighton. Yeah, he started against Brighton.
And Rashford's back as well, isn't he? But Yeah, but elsewhere, have you got any injuries any other injuries apart from Martinez and Varane, or are you right with that?
Well, we've actually got Donny van der Beek injured, who
Oh,
hasn't
yeah.
been really been really influential for us, but he has been playing quite a lot. And also Alejandro Garnacho, the excited winger, he's out as well. So yeah, we've got quite a few injuries, which definitely be servable soon.
Yeah, so sticking with United, obviously, you've got Tottenham. Is it tomorrow, Hardeep?
Yes,
Yeah.
from a quarter past eight, I believe. Quarter past eight.
Yeah. So we'll talk about this game, then we're going to move on to Man City Arsenal, which is tonight at 8:00. So
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Please don't.
I need you guys to win. You guys need to win tonight.
We need to win. We need to, yeah.
Oh.
But Hardy, we'll start with United, then we'll move on to Arsenal, of course. You're taking on Tottenham at the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium. First of all, like your thoughts and prediction. Do you think you'll win this game?
Yes, absolutely. Although you don't know what to expect with Tottenham as well, with
Yeah.
Ryan Mason in charge as well. I mean, his philosophy, is definitely inspired by Mauricio Pochettino. I think with Tottenham tomorrow, you're going to see a different brand of football, different Tottenham in their personality and how they play. They're going to be really aggressive, very proactive. They're going to give us a game. So I think we're United, which have enough qualities to win it, despite Bruno Fernandes being out. We'll definitely win.
Yeah.
Oh, 3
So
goals
what's
nil.
your score prediction? 3-0?
Yeah, 3 goals nil.
Yeah, okay.
What?
Oh,
What?
wait, sorry. Josh, what's your prediction for this game?
What? Listen, I'm 3-0 Tottenham.
3-0 Tottenham?
What?
What?
Really?
Yes, I'm being serious.
Fair enough. Why?
Yeah. Mate, I'm going to go with I'm backing United. I'm going with a 2-1 United. I think. What? Why do you want Tottenham to win? You're an Arsenal fan.
Exactly. That's what
Yeah,
why
why do you want Tottenham to win? And
Listen,
plus United are doing better than Tottenham.
Yes, I know, but I just want to see the top 4 race just open up, you know. So yeah, comedy Spurs. I'm saying I'm back in Tottenham one time.
Of course, we're moving to the big game that Josh doesn't want to talk about.
Oh no!
Tonight,
Tonight,
Arsenal. Hold on. I've got the lineups for the Chelsea game and the Liverpool game. So Chelsea in goal: Kepa, Fofana, Silva, Chalobah, Azpilicueta, Fernandes, Kovacic, Chilwell, Kante, Gallagher, and Sterling. For Brentford: Tony, Wisa, Jallet, Okanja, Jensen, Henry, B, Pinnock, Zanka, and Ramossan, and then Raya in goal. And then for Liverpool, Fabianski in goal for West Ham, Kufal, Zuma, Adrad, Cresswell, Rice, Juchek, Paqueta, Bowen, Antonio, and Barramrama. For Liverpool, Jota, Salah, Gakpo, Curtis Jones, Fabinho, Henderson, Robertson, Van Dijk, Matip, and Arnold and Allison. So for me, I'm not changing my prediction for that. I think Liverpool will win 3-1, and I think Chelsea will draw 1-1, or possibly, Brentford win. But now we do move to it now. Obviously, the lineups will be out at 7. So if we still are streaming at 7, I will get your obviously talk about the lineups, and obviously Josh, get your thoughts on the lineup.
Oh Jesus!
Josh, we'll start with you now. Obviously, just give us a little preview of the game and obviously your prediction. You can give a prediction if obviously your prediction, and then a prediction like an Arsenal win or whatever. But it's going to be tough tonight. A must win for Arsenal for the title race. Just get your thoughts and then prediction.
Wow, I'm scared. I'm being real. I'm shitting myself. This game is huge. Number 1. Number 2, obviously, it's a Man City have a brilliant record against Arsenal. They're always known to be Arsenal. Home or away, Epic Cup game, literally doesn't matter. Literally, City always turn up, put 3 past us, 4 past us, 5 past us, 6 past us, and it's a long day. So, like, my head says 3-1 City, 3-0 City, but then my heart says, listen, I have to put my team, Like, honestly, like, I want Arsenal to win. I really want us to win, but we have to defend. We have to just defend and literally stop City creating chances, and we have to stop Haaland, stop De Bruyne, stop the whole goddamn team. And obviously, our attack. Listen, Arsenal are gonna have chances today in this game, and we have to take every single one of the chances. Because if we don't, City are just gonna punish us. Put 4 past us. Game is done. Game will be done. So Is she? Our back line has to be on it, right? Our midfield needs to be concentrated for the whole game. Yeah, and our attack. Listen, we need to take our chances, as I said. But in terms of prediction,
Yeah.
So, what's your prediction?
Yeah, what's
I
your
don't know.
prediction, Josh?
I'm going.
If you had
for
to say
a-
anything,
Pardon?
but if you had to say anything, what would it be?
Okay, I'm gonna go for 3-1 Arsenal.
Yes, come on. All right, so I'm going to get my thoughts after Hardeep, of course. So Hardeep is a United fan, obviously Man City. Do you want Arsenal to win this game? And your obviously thoughts and prediction for the game?
I want you guys to win the game and absolutely dominate City. Absolutely from the first minute. I think it's going to be a tough test for you guys as well, with considering injuries as well. If William Saliba was playing,
definitely.
he'd definitely give you much more confidence to win. Although with Holding, even as a United fan, I see that he's a liability. He needs to go respectfully as well. You do need better. And the new post centre back, is it Koya?
Kiwior. He's like he's kind of our backup centre back, really. Yeah,
but I think with him, he's got the really good potential to actually develop under Arteta. Maybe he isn't a signing. Maybe it's just a development signing. But I think with you guys, if you want to beat City, you have to be really, really proactive. Emulate the same style of players from the start of the season to right now. If you gain that right confidence, the right mentality, you'll win. But I think City, they'll win 4-1. They'll win 4-1. Yeah,
I thought you wanted Arsenal to win there.
It's just my heart and feelings for them.
If Arsenal were to win, what would your prediction be for Arsenal to win?
It's going to be a close game. If you guys were to win it, I'd say maybe 3-2, maybe.
Yeah, so
I think City will win. City will win, in my opinion.
Yeah, City are going to win, but let me get my thoughts now. Obviously, Arrest was going to join, but I don't think he is joining now. He hasn't seen my message yet, so big up Arrest anyway. Make sure to check out Arrest Talks Football, of course. But yeah, my thoughts on the game. Obviously, big up MK the Don. I was on his channel earlier, AFC Talk Show. It was great to be on there. Of course, big up MK. Good to be on his channel, of course. And so it was a fun stream. It was quite a short stream, only half an hour, but we talked about the game, of course. I went through my lineups as well. So before I get my thoughts, obviously, Ramsdale definitely in goal. Matt Turner is our second choice. Carl Hean is our third. So Ramsdale has to start. Right back has to be Ben White. Tomiyasu injured. We don't have any other right back. Left back Zinchenko, even though I want Tierney to start. Zinchenko is a former Man City player, and he's one of our best left backs. Centre backs, obviously, Saliba is a big miss. So Gabriel and Holding. And
Oh,
Kiwior.
no. Oh, fuck's sake.
Yeah, Kiwior on the bench if we need him. I know that Xhaka's travelled to Manchester, so I don't know if he's fit or not. But if Xhaka
he might start on the bench. He might even start on the bench as well. You never know with Xhaka.
Yeah, but if Xhaka wasn't to play, I'll go Jorginho and Partey, Odegaard, Cam, and captain as well. Left wing, Martinelli, right wing, Saka. And of course, the last few times we've played Man City this season, we've had Nketiah, so we'll have Jesus back, former Man City player. And also remember that Arteta used to be the assistant manager for Pep, so he might know some tactics that he's done, or he might know the insights of some of the players, and especially Jesus and Zinchenko as well, former Man City players, and both won the title with Man City as well. So of course they know quite a lot of the players, and it's going to be almost a reunion for both of them. But go on, Josh.
Yeah. Sorry to interrupt, but I've got a different lineup to yours, right?
All right,
Okay. So earlier this morning, right, I was watching what's his name, Mr. DT, right, and his lineup was a Ramsdale goal, Partey at centre back, Ben White right back, Gabriel, Zinchenko, Jorginho, Odegaard, Xhaka, and then the front three, Jesus, Saka, Martinelli. I think.
Did you say Partey centre back?
Yes.
What? Really?
What? Partey centre back?
CDM.
He said CDM.
I know, but listen, after him and Holding, bro, I don't want to see Holding anywhere near this team.
Bro,
right?
no,
If I see him in this lineup, that's it. Listen,
Best
if
impact
I
that we
see
can
Rob
make.
Holding it is out today next to Gabriel, that's it. Listen, that's it.
What's wrong with Holding though? He's got
He's shit,
experience. He's
bro.
been at us.
He's shit. He's fucking. I'm sorry, he's shit.
Holdini.
He's awful. No, he's crap. I'm sorry. He's just no. Nah.
Yeah, but that's not
Listen,
going to happen, mate. Partey's not going to be a centre
him
back.
against Haaland, bro. It's peak. It's long.
It
It's
is
long.
annoying that we don't have Saliba though. It is very annoying. But yeah, going back, obviously, I did say my lineup, but before I say my prediction, obviously, Man City, we've got to look out for Haaland. He's going to be their best player for sure. He's scoring goals for fun. He's almost like a robot for them. He's got top goal scorer already, confirmed it with 8 game weeks to go. Yeah, probably like doing well in the Champions League as well. And of course, they got De Bruyne, Ryan Mahrez. They've got and even
Rodri as well.
yeah. And even Josh said earlier, they've got great squad depth. Like their bench is probably almost the starting lineup as well. Their bench, so it's definitely going to be a tough game for us. We need to win this game, otherwise it's in City's hands.
Also, the starting lineup will be in 4 minutes' time. Oh God!
Yeah.
Do not put Holding at centre back. I swear to
he
God,
will be at centre back. Just take it. He's going to be at centre back. So you're going to have to wait.
My God!
You got to be patient. You got to be patient, mate. Don't be nervous, though. Don't be nervous.
Well, Holding against Haaland is.
Yeah. Hopefully, Haaland goes quiet this game. I'm just hoping, but for me, look, I'm going with a 3-2 Arsenal. I'm confident. I don't want to be confident and then we lose. I don't like that happening. And obviously, sometimes they lose when I'm wearing the shirt. So hopefully that doesn't happen today. But if I'm being realistic and going with you guys, going for a City win, I think you did say an Arsenal win, Josh. Being realistic, I'm going with if 3-1 City is my actual prediction, but if I'm backing Arsenal 3-2, of course, with Man City, Haaland will definitely get a goal. Maybe like they'll be 2-0 up and then we come back, but goals from us will probably get.
Hold on. Pause. You said what? You said what?
What?
You said 2-0 up and we'll come back. What? Hold on, huh?
No, 2-0 down. 2-0 down. I mean,
listen. If we're 2-0 down against City, the game is done. Yeah.
Is it?
It's
1-0 down, maybe then. But I heard someone say someone said 1-0 to Arsenal, which could happen. You never know. But
listen. If City score first, right? Listen. If City score first, then it's just peak. But if we score first, then we're gonna have to defend like we're flipping. I don't know, prime Chelsea, bro. Literally, we are gonna have to defend like it's the last day of the season and we're in a relegation battle. We're gonna have to defend for our lives. I don't care what we do. 5-0, I don't care, right? If we win this game, then I'll be happy. But listen, Haaland is just ridiculous. De Bruyne is out of this world, right? The attack is just. Oh, honestly, man. Rob Holding, listen, this guy has. Oh my God.
All right, lineups out in a minute. We're going to wait for that, and then of course we're going to end the stream soon and do shout outs. Of course, big up Hardy for joining later. It's big up obviously Josh joining from the start as well. Obviously it's not been the stream I planned. I did plan for a full panel. Unfortunately, it didn't happen. A few people bailed out, and then a few people just didn't join or reply to my message. I know that Elliot was out and Orestes didn't get home in time, and same with Toby, he was out. And a lot of people I asked because obviously they bailed were out or they had work or something or school. So hopefully next stream I'll do it on a better day where more people can join and hopefully get a full panel. But it's good to have obviously people around me instead of being alone. We're going to wait for the lineup, so I'll just count down the seconds. Of course, I'll say the lineup. Watch Holden play there. He's going to play. Holden's going to play.
Oh my God.
All right. 15 seconds.
Oh, so please don't. Please.
We have to win this game, man. I mean, it's going to be a strong lineup without Holding.
We have to.
We're going to also have to wait and see if Xhaka is playing. 3 seconds. 2, 1. Right, lineup should be out. Hold on. Let me just get the lineup. Josh, don't say it yet. I'll shout out. It's not out.
I'm not.
Yeah, all right. It's not out yet. It's not out my app. Let me just check Arsenal Instagram. Hold on. It's out. Here we go. Right. Man City lineup. Ederson in goal. Akanji, Diaz, Walker, Stones, Rodri, Silva, De Bruyne, Gundogan, Grealish, and Haaland. Arsenal lineup: Ramsdale in goal, Ben White holding, Gabriel, Zinchenko. Oh, Xhaka's in the starting 11. Xhaka's playing. Partey, Odegaard, Saka, Martinelli, Jesus. I won't read out Man City's bench. Arsenal's bench: Turner, Kiwior, Tierney, Smith Rowe, Jorginho, Vieira, Nelson, Trossard, and Nketiah. I won't read Man City's then. Ortega, Lewis, Gomez, Laporte, Calvin Phillips, Cole Palmer, Alvarez, Mahrez, and Foden. So, Josh, what are your thoughts on Arsenal's lineup? Obviously, Xhaka back and Holding playing. What are your thoughts?
Oh,
No words.
No words, though. No words. Fair enough. Fair enough.
oh my God, we are fucked.
Yeah.
Oh,
It's the best lineup we could have put out. I mean, Saliba's out. There's no way we're playing Partey centre back, and we wouldn't play Kiwior as well. Kiwior isn't really experienced. He hasn't had much game time in the Premier League. So, look, I mean, it is going to be tough holding against flipping Haaland. Let's just hope that Haaland's good. But the guys, we're going to end in a minute now. Obviously, the build-up starts at 15:15 on Sky. West Ham Liverpool as well. Half an hour until Nottingham Forest Brighton as well. Hardy, there's a few other. Oh yeah, go on, Josh.
Yeah. Honestly, I hope I'm wrong. Right? I hope Arsenal go out today and really give this City. Yes, obviously we have to be careful, very careful of their striker, which is right now the best in the league.
Yeah, definitely.
Kevin De Bruyne, he is the best midfielder in the world, and he is one of my favorite players in the corner. He is just ridiculous, you know. But Odegaard, listen, bro, step up today and please
Who do you
show
think?
De Bruyne levels.
Odegaard or De Bruyne?
levels.
Who's better, Odegaard or De Bruyne? Who's better?
De Bruyne.
Yeah.
Well, if it's this season, then Odegaard. If it's overall, De Bruyne.
Yeah, overall it's De Bruyne. But I think, I get what you're saying. This season it's Odegaard because Odegaard's had a better season than De Bruyne, and Arsenal have done better than Man City currently. So, but
what's the name? But Odegaard can reach his level if he obviously stays consistent. You know, if he wins prems and whatnot, he can reach his level. But today is going to be huge. You know, Arsenal have to turn the whole team. Yeah, listen, Robert's Holding. I swear to God.
Robert's Holding.
Yeah, Robert's Holding. Yeah, Roberto.
Robert.
Listen. Yeah, you dare make a mistake. Oh my days.
Yeah, big up by the way. Hannah in the comments, obviously a few comments here. Big up, mate. So obviously, we're gonna end now. Obviously, big up Hardy for joining later and Josh. Just a few other people that didn't join before I shout out. Obviously, big up RS Talks Football. Go check out his YouTube, RS Talks Football. Also AFC Talk Show. Go check them out. I was on their channel earlier. Check out Coach's Corner, who's in the comments, of course. Big up Hanno. He made my thumbnail. He's joined a few of the streams for as well. Also check out Ryan's channel. Ryan is Huddersfield Town Fan TV. He's usually a regular on my channel, but can't be here today. But yeah, Josh, we're going to do shout-outs now, of course. So Josh, of course, you know, you're doing well on your YouTube, doing like watch-alongs and stuff. And then, so shout out your YouTube and obviously Instagram as well, or any other social media you have.
Guys, my channel is called Unbiased TV. I'm currently on 177 subscribers there. Road to 200 subs, so 23 subs away. So please subscribe to my channel and also smash that button there as well. I'm also on Twitter as well. Unbiased _TV on Twitter and Instagram as well. Unbiased TV1. After the City game, I'll be doing my reaction on my channel. So if you could join, and I'll be very grateful. And also, I'm going live on Instagram as well as soon as the game is done as well.
Yep.
Oh, God help us.
Yeah, big up Josh for coming on, mate.
This back line, fuck me.
All right, yeah, Hardy. Obviously, you did join a bit later, but it's all good, man. Thanks for joining, of course. Hardy, where can we can find you on RS Talks Football. Where can we find you on Instagram or any other social media you have?
Yeah, so guys, you know where to find me. It's actually next to my name, which is right below me. So it's HC United Stand, which is my United Stand Instagram account. So you want to follow me there, I'll post all United-based news. Very, very consistent on my content. Very, very credible. And if you do want to follow me on my personal Instagram, it's #7. Also, if you want to follow me on Twitter, it's #MUFC. So all lowercase. Well, photos, tweet, all things, all Man United. To discuss about the Glazers as well, for the Premier League as well. So there are many things about United and also politically. So yes, that's where you can find me.
Nice. Yeah, big up Hardeep. Josh did join, but yeah, as I said, check out his YouTube channel, Unbiased TV, and on Instagram, Unbiased TV as well. Just big up Coach's Corner as well. Make sure you subscribe to his channel, of course. Follow all Hardeep's accounts. Let me just shout out myself before we end. Of course, guys, you can find me here, DJ SINCLAIRO. Big up Hardeep and big up Josh for joining, of course. I'm going to try and make it a better day next week for the review. We'll be reviewing obviously this game week coming, which is midweek games on BT, obviously, and we'll be reviewing of course the Arsenal game, the Man United game, and all the games, and it'll hopefully get more guests, obviously full panel, and I'll try my best to get a good day with more people. So, but yeah, so you can find me on YouTube here, DJ SINCLAIRO, on the road to 1,070 at the moment. Currently sat at 1,062. I've been there for 5 days now on 1,062. So hopefully we can get more soon. Obviously on the road to 1.1k as well. Yeah, make sure you watch about videos for public watch hours. Just watch some of my stream videos that are over a minute, or just put my stream in the background muted or something. Yeah, also a few events coming up. My birthday is May the 7th, and this weekend I'm seeing my local team, Western, hopefully. So yeah, my birthday is May the 7th, doing something for my birthday. I think just going out for a meal and bowling and stuff. So it's going to be a good weekend. And then in May also as well, I've got a festival 12th of May to the 13th, and 13th is also Eurovision, which I'll unfortunately be missing. But I'm going to be meeting up with Ryan at Huddersfield Fan TV. We're going to be seeing Freya Ridings. Also that night is Girls Don't Sink, DOD, Sub Focus, Map This, and also on the main stage, the main act, the headliner is Bastille, who are a band. They're really good. On the Saturday is going to be Anne-Marie, Goddard, Sigma, Danny Howard, and Ariel Free. I'll be going with my dad that day. Ryan won't be there on the Saturday. He'll be there on the Friday. Yeah, it's going to be interesting. And then I think it's towards the end of May, I'm going to Big Church Festival, which is a really cool, it used to be called Big Church Shout, but it's a cool Christian festival. Acts like LZ7, Saints, a few other people going. And yeah, also May holidays and a few bank holidays around the King's coronation the day before my birthday. If you want to find me anywhere else, Ollie.Sinclair556 on Instagram. That's my full name. Ollie is my nickname. Sinclair is my second name, and 556 is the end of my Xbox name, Arsenal556. Let's try and get 1K soon. That my one that got hacked, account that got hacked a few years ago, or about 2 years ago. I got to 1,000 in there, so try and get that. And then also Aaron_Answer fan page 1 is my fan page. I just hit 500, so big up everyone for that. 1,000 is the aim. Now, obviously, 600 is the next aim. 700 is the aim on my main account. Also, you can find me on TikTok. Ollie is Epic556 on the road to 400. I believe we're like 9 or 8 away. So make sure you go follow me in there, because I seem to be losing some followers and stuff. Also, if you want to find me on Snapchat, PlayStation, or Xbox, please do message my personal account. And on my personal account, I do stories about, streams I'm on, or new music and mixes I do on my Mixcloud. Mixcloud is DJSINCLAIRO556. Do mixes often. Mondays is Who Does This Mix, a 20-minute mix. Tuesdays is artist mixes to different artist mixes. Wednesday is DJ SINCLAIRO The Mix, which is an hour mix. And then Thursdays they are. Friday is new music mix, which is a 20-minute mix. And then sometimes for New Music Friday. Big up Arrest, by the way. We are ending soon, Arrest, but before we obviously we'll get your thoughts on this. Obviously, Brighton 0, Man United 0, but you won on penalties, of course. Thoughts on this game, Arrest?
Yeah, man. Obviously, I thought the performance, obviously, we weren't good, but I thought defensively we were very, very good. And I'm a final for Ten Hag. Let's see if he wins this.
Yeah.
So listen, Eric Ten Hag, good army.
Eric Ten Hag, good army.
Yeah, and obviously, what's your prediction in the final as well? I think Hardy, what's your prediction? 2-0 Man United?
2-1 Man United. 2-1 Man United.
Yeah, I agree. 2-1.
Yeah, I'm going 2-0 City, but I would like Man United to win it possibly.
No, Ollie, you'd want City to win, wouldn't you?
Yeah, I
course
would.
would.
Yeah. And rest.
Wait, by the way, what's the lineups for Arsenal City?
Oh yeah, I'll read them out for you. I know that we did read them out earlier, but hold on, let me get it up now. So,
Mate, my phone died out, so I left
yeah.
I left
So-
Harry's team, so yeah.
this is the lineup. So Man City: Edison, Kyle Walker, Diaz, McKanji, Stones, Rodri, Silva, De Bruyne, Gundogan, Grealish, Haaland. Arsenal lineup: Ramsdale, Ben White, Holding, Gabriel, Zinchenko, Xhaka, Partey, Odegaard, Saka, Jesus, and Martinelli. So
Oh, Shaka's back!
yeah, Shaka's
Hey!
back.
back.
Yes.
One of the most
He's
important
back,
players.
back in
Hadi, it's time to sing. North London.
London forever.
Well, listen,
Yeah, but
Ollie,
Arrest,
Ollie,
what's your prediction for the
Ollie,
game?
I hope you know me and Hardy, we're Arsenal fans tonight. You know that. So
Yeah.
We're praying. We're
Yeah,
praying
but
for
Hardy
results.
predicted a 4-1 Man City, and you want Arsenal to win.
It's personally my opinion, but I think for City, they'll definitely beat you. Although I
Yeah.
want you guys to win.
I think, in my honest opinion, I think it'll be 2-2.
Really? Ooh. Yeah, I said
Individual.
3-2, but 2-2.
I think I said for the prediction, I think I said 3-0 City, but listen,
Oh, right.
now Jacques is back, my Albanian
Yeah.
brother. My Albanian brother. So
Wait, is
yeah,
he Albanian? I thought it was from Switzerland.
Yeah, he chose to play for Switzerland over Albania, so yeah.
Is
Well,
he
listen,
born in Albania?
I think so. No, his parents are Albanian, but listen, doesn't matter about that. It matters about tonight. And City.
Also,
they need to get humble.
Arrest tomorrow you play Tottenham. What's
listen.
your thoughts and prediction?
I wasn't joking, but on her stream earlier, I said 5-0 United. And I'm still gonna say 5-0. Hardy, we still haven't got revenge. You know when they beat us 6-1 at Old Trafford, we still haven't got revenge.
Yes.
So listen.
It needs to be 7. It needs to be 7 plus though. It needs to be 7
And
plus.
also Ten Hag would want to
Yeah.
thrash these lot because Tottenham knocked out Ajax at the Champions League. So
Yeah.
Ten Hag. But listen, it's gonna be
It's not going to be 5-0. I think Tottenham will score. I think if at least 5-0, it'll be 5-1.
mate.
So...
There's more likely of Ryan Mason coming onto the field and score, mate. But listen, no one's scoring tomorrow, that's for sure, mate. Because Sean Lindelof, we've got the best centre-back partnership in the league, mate. Sean Lindelof.
No way.
Maguire could come in though. Maguire could be coming in.
Not Maguire, mate.
Yeah, listen, Ten Hag's a madman if he plays Maguire, but yeah.
Bro, Lindelof and who else would you play with Lindelof?
Lindelof is Shaw centre-back, yeah.
Why is Shaw starting at centre-back, by the way?
Because he can play there,
Martinez though.
Oli can play there as well, so yeah.
Who'll be left-back? Malaysia?
No, Delop.
Wait, Delap can play left-back as well? I thought it was a right...
It's very versatile. Very versatile.
Oh, right, yeah. So you've got defenders that can play in different positions, which is quite
Multiple defenders, yeah.
It's similar to us, obviously. We've got Ben White.
Arsenal, mate, because
we got Ben White who plays right back. So that's all.
But yeah. Ollie, what are you saying for tonight? You confident, Ollie?
I said 3-2.
You lifting up your shirt and that?
Yeah. no, you won't be seeing that tonight. My mum was a bit annoyed when I.
No, Ollie, if you win, I want to see that again. I want to.
If we win, maybe.
You're gonna go naked.
No. I'll probably get banned for that.
You'll be breach of naked conduct. You can't do that.
Yeah.
The thing is, for me, you have to keep Grealish and Haaland quiet. You know, balance aside. If you can keep them quiet and control the midfield battle. If you win the midfield battle, then that's key.
Arrest. We had Josh on earlier, and he said about Holding.
Who?
Josh, Unbiased TV.
Oh
yeah. He said about Holding that he doesn't really want him playing. Do you think Holding will pocket Haaland or?
Well, listen. Let's see about Holding. You know, Holding. I remember the interview. He said you support United. So listen, Holding. you know what to do for us, Holding, man. You know what to do for us. Obviously, right now, Holding's on this Tinder right now. So yeah, that's. Well, I'm joking. Big up Holding, man.
He's texting his girlfriend, I joke.
No, he's texting the AI bot on Snapchat.
Oh yeah, that's
hilarious. That's hilarious.
I've been doing that, guys. Look,
I'll do that as well.
No, listen. I said to them, who does Lissandro Martinez play? They said Ajax.
wait, I'm gonna ask her.
But yeah, listen. I mean, the Arsenal City game should be fun. I think the whole world will be watching this game because it's huge.
AI said, I said, are Arsenal beating City? And says, AI said, I'm not sure. Would you like me to look up the score for you?
Ollie, guess what today? I was like to them, Hardeep has shit sauces. I was like, oh, that's not good. They said that he needs to improve his sauces.
I said your prediction. She said, I'm not really sure about that. I'm not a big sports fan, but I hope it's a good game.
But no, listen, all banter. Oh,
I'm doing. Yeah.
All banter aside, I think the AI bot is like it's good for like if you have mental health issues that they help you out.
Yeah.
Are we doing shout outs yet?
Yeah. We've done Hardeep and Josh, but what? Oh wait, she said that's pretty specific prediction. I hope you're right. I put 2-1 Arsenal.
Forget that AI bot.
Yeah.
It's clearly hard behind that, man.
Arrest, shout out your Instagram, Twitter, and YouTube.
Yeah, I'll do Tinder as well. But yeah, Instagram. You can find me R6Football. Twitter R650, where I see Hardeep tweeting about Ronaldo being the GOAT, which he isn't because they've been knocked out of all cup tournaments now. Hardeep. So yeah, but no, I'm joking. But yeah, Twitter R650. I'm mainly active on there because I do tweet when we're live, when I'm about to go live. And I do like repost stuff. I repost stuff from Hardeep and Ryan and others as well. So yeah, Twitter R650. YouTube, you know where to find us, R6Football. I might do stream back on Friday, game week preview. And yeah, big up. Obviously, I was late because my phone battery died out.
Yeah,
I was on the bus, so listen, it died out during Harry's stream, so even Hardeep can back me up. So yeah.
All right, guys.
It happened though.
I shout out my sister as well, but big up Arrest and big up Hardeep. Obviously, United playing tomorrow and also in the FA Cup final. Looks like they're getting top 4 as well.
We're on a march with 10 odds on.
All right, guys, come on, you Gunners, for tonight. 3-2 Arsenal. We're gonna win tonight. We better win. Obviously, if we don't win, the title race is over, and just give Man City the trophy. But listen, 8 times go 8 points clear. No 5 points clear. No. Let City be 2 points behind.
We're tracking Vanderson. Come on.
What?
Yeah. We're tracking someone. Yeah, that's good.
AI said, all right, let me know if you want to chat again later. Have a great day.
Fair enough. Let's get spicy.
What?
When the AI wants to speak to you about something later on. So
yeah. Anyway, big up Arrest, big up Hardeep, big up Josh, aka Unbiased earlier. And we're out. Come on, you Gunners.
Time you stay from me. Outside with loose.
Kill Arsenal.
3-2 Arsenal. Come on, Arsenal. What does this mean?
Hardeep, go.
Arsenal.
Hardeep, get off your Tinder, mate.